Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's a real privilege. And for our audience, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about what you do?
Yes, I'm Vanessa Northam from Tully, which is part of the OpenWorks group. And at Tully, we're focused on helping UK consumers understand their finances and where they need it, get debt advice to find a way forward through their financial circumstances.
So we know that open banking is designed to be a force for good and drive financial inclusion. So how has it been going?
So it's going really well, actually. So open banking is enabling us to help consumers really understand their money, where it's going, what they can afford, and then really give them accurate debt advice within minutes. And the whole power of open banking is really enabling evidence-based affordability so that consumers can move forward with their lives.
It sounds amazing. Again, open banking is meant to drive this innovation and new products that are really exciting. But also, open banking is about empowering customers and letting them benefit from their own financial data. So, how has it been going?
In the case of Tully, it's empowering consumers to access advice and support in a way that they've never been able to before. Traditionally, accessing debt advice has been quite onerous, quite challenging, and actually it's been reliant on the consumer getting the data themselves. And we've empowered consumers to very quickly, very seamlessly and supportively get that data from their accounts and actually represent back what their situation is. And we're able to do that in minutes and really help them move forward.
It's amazing. So has much been achieved when it comes to open banking and financial inclusion? Is there still a way to go? Have there been any challenges?
So I still think it's quite early days. I think the real adoption of open banking will come when consumers really understand the benefit of what the applications can do, less about the plumbing. There is still a way to go. I think when we see a groundswell of really great consumer propositions, then it will just snowball. But I still think there is a way to go.
So talking about tonight, where do you see the value of the evenings like tonight?
So it's my first event and I'm really looking forward to understanding what everybody else is doing. But really, I think it's about coming together as an entity to really be bold, be braver, and really start to break cover. I talk about open banking all the time. I talk to my friends, they've no idea what I'm talking about. And, I'd love in a year's time for people to be proactively telling me about applications they're using and me knowing, okay, yeah, that's open banking. And that's what I'm hoping to get, that an entity full of like-minded people, passionate about what open banking can do, and hopefully, this time next year, who knows, how big we'll be, but also how many consumers are using open banking.
So watch this space.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.